On December 13th, 2013, fighting broke out in South Sudan, and since then, there has been little presence but some nutritional assistance to more than 500,000 people, but more still needs to be done. 32,000 people have been displaced by the UN shelters in Juba, Sudan, with more than 90,000 taking place in Ethiopia alone, a country that has its own hunger crisis. With fighting a common issue and a lack of infrastructure, airdrops are being utilized by the World Food Project to deliver much needed food to remote areas. My name is Stephen Finney, and I'm here today at the United Nations Conference to speak about what we can do to help easy access to the region and deliver much needed food to this unstable area of Africa. Currently, the World Food Project operates about 5,000 trucks on average, but it is hard for these many trucks to reach remote areas. Sudan only has about 2,600 miles of paved roadways and highways, which are partially controlled by guerrilla fighters. Building roads in Sudan could make more food readily accessible to the people and would make it easier to transport goods, which can stimulate the local economies. Reconstruction of war-torn and impoverished areas affected by natural disasters is essential to security, stability, and economic growth. By providing assistance to local populations so citizens see hope for the future, roadways make it available for farmers to transport food to markets and make healthcare more accessible by all. A perfect example can be summed up by the Sudan Infrastructure Services Project. According to the Louis Berger Group, South Sudan's Road to Progress article, completion of the Juba Road on September 17, 2012 has brought hope to an opportunity to people of South Sudan. Funded by the American people through the United States Agency for International Development, the road is a successful outcome of an ongoing partnership between the United States and the government and people of South Sudan. Stretching 192 kilometers from Juba to the Ugandan border, the Juba Road is the first major paved road built in South Sudan since the signing of the Comprehensive Peace Agreement in 2005, which ended decades of civil war and marked the beginning of a journey towards independence and development. South Sudan became the world's newest country on July 9, 2011. Before Reconstruction, the road was unpaved and rough, presenting obstacles to trade transport and access to basic services. Today, the paved roadway connecting Juba to the Ugandan border integrates South Sudan into East Africa transportation and trade corridors. The new road is a catalyst for economic growth, providing vital economic links with Uganda and other East African neighbors to the most direct route to the port of Mombasa in Kenya. Business transactions between the people of South Sudan and neighboring countries are rising, and food, fuel, and supplies from neighboring countries that once took days to reach their destination now arrive safely in a matter of hours. A truck driver from Uganda stated, "Before construction of the Juba Road, it took 8 hours to travel from the Ugandan border to Juba. Now it takes 3 hours." An Indian supermarket owner said that completion of the road has attracted more business investors in Juba. New businesses are growing up along the road, and faster, easier access to markets, schools, and healthcare is making life better in the towns and villages nearby. Shops, healthcare centers, and pharmacies are springing up in new busy areas like in Molipagari, Obama, Aru, and Nusitu, affording travelers and truck drivers in a transit a place to rest before continuing on their journey. This is not only good for business and road safety, it is good for stability and economic growth. I hope that we can all see the progress that a single road has made and what could be done with more road days. Thank you for listening.